Well, coming up on today's show, it is springtime in the Hocking Hills. So Renee and I decided to come down and visit some of the great things that you're going to find here in the springtime and some of the wonderful activities. I checked out some awesome lodging that you just won't believe, plus an event center that is absolutely amazing. And here at Hocking Hills Canopy Tours, this is where you can do some phenomenal zip lining and some retail shopping on the show. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We're having a ball down in the Hocking Hills area. We're in Logan, where they've got some great things that are being renovated. One is the Logan Theater, lots to look forward to there, and the Hocking Hills Chamber of Commerce has some exciting things going on. Plus, we're going to take you to do some art. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are out and about Columbus in the Hocking Hills.
Well, a trip to the Hocking Hills starts here at the Visitor Center, and one of the messages that they want to get across this year is to visit responsibly, and you can do that by going to loveHockingHills.com. That's where you have some points about what you need to do when you visit the Hocking Hills. We learn more about what there is to do here in the Hocking Hills from Karen Raymore. So you got to tell me, what's new down here? You always have something new and exciting in Hocking Hills.
We have just started our butterfly trail. It actually got started at the very beginning of the year. So there's 14 stops on the trail. Each one features a different butterfly, and each one has a set of giant butterfly wings, which is really fun for selfies, and we're seeing that the kids are just loving it.
What is the cabin rentals like down here? I know a ton of people come down here. If I'm not mistaken, I did see a news story where Forbes voted this the best destination, right?
That's correct. We're so honored. They put out the list of the 50 destinations that they recommend visiting in 2023 on the planet, not just and there were 11 destinations in the United States, and we were one of them, the only one in the Midwest. So we're very honored.
Well, James, there's a familiar face. Good to have you on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about events, because I know you kind of know you're in the know around here and what's going on, and you got a big Airstream event coming up, right?
That's right, yeah. It's a big event. It's called the Urban Air Wake Up Downtown event, and that is May 4th through 6th, and that is in downtown Logan.
So what can people expect to see with that?
Well, there's well over 100 Airstreams that come in from all over the country, and they park up, and basically they're going to be there through those dates, May 4th through 6th, and they basically come in, and what the original concept was to help revitalize the downtown, and now they come down because they've been here for years, and what they do is they'll have music and entertainment, and everybody's welcome to come in and join in on the fun.
Well, I know Hocking Hills has a ton of events, so give us some contact information, where we can learn more, where we can find out about the things that are going on down here.
Head on over to exploreHockingHills.com, where you can click on festivals and events, and everything is there, or you can come into any of our welcome centres and we can give you the information.
Always a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. Thanks, James, for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, if you're looking for great lodging in the Hocking Hills, Cabins by the Caves can accommodate you. They have over 60 cabins in their portfolio. We stopped by one that's great for couples, a great romantic weekend, learned about some of the features and amenities. Here, Valerie Frieda told us more. As usual, this is another one of those beautiful cabins. Who is this one targeted at?
This cabin is called the Cedar Falls Cabin, and it's actually for couples or a small family or two couples for a great getaway. It's very close to Cedar Falls, actually right around the corner from Cedar Falls, so couldn't get a better location.
If you're doing a romantic getaway, what are some of the things that you can have?
Well, we have a romance package that you can add to your stay, and that includes a 4-course meal by our traveling chef who's going to come here and prepare the meal for you, and you just sit back and really eat some good food. Yeah, and then we will schedule side-by-side couples massage. That also comes with a dozen roses and a nice box of chocolate.
So how many bedrooms does this place have?
This one has one private bedroom downstairs, one full bath, and then it has a beautiful sleeping loft upstairs with a king-size bed. And then there's a little sitting area with a queen-size sleeper sofa as well.
And then you have the outer deck. Do you have a hot tub out there?
We absolutely do. It's got beautiful wraparound deck. It's got all composite deck furniture, really nice, spacious outdoor fire pit with plenty of seating there, charcoal grill out by the fire pit. There's a wood-burning fireplace here as well. We have great Wi-Fi here, satellite television, all the comforts of home.
It sounds great. It really does. And one of the things, though, we want to point out, though, how many cabins do you have now in your portfolio?
Well, we have about 60 cabins in our portfolio now, so there should be something that people can find that will fit whatever their needs are. They can always call us. We're happy to help them through the process. I know it can be a little daunting or overwhelming to be looking at photos or doing virtual tours, and maybe sometimes it's easier to just speak to somebody so you get exactly what you want and need.
Well, I know we're going to check out another place that's not necessarily a cabin, right?
Correct. We have a new Rocky Acres retreat, which is a fantastic property on 13 acres with tons of amenities. It's a great retreat for a family getaway.
Sounds great. We'll see that a little bit later on the show. Give us some contact information for Cabins by the Cave.
Sounds great. Our number is 877-322-2283, or you can visit our website at cabinsbythecaves.com.
The way we work is constantly changing. The Hocking Hills Chamber of Commerce has come up with an innovative way to help companies adapt to this new work environment. Bailey told us more about their upcoming project and what you can look forward to.
So our new co-working space is going to be a complete new build on our upper floor. We're going to have around 6 private offices, different workspaces, tables, long tables, conference room, anything that you would have in your modern day office, but with the flexibility for a modern day worker. This idea really stemmed from the Ohio Appalachian Grant Program through the state of Ohio. Not only with this Hocking Hills Chamber of Commerce build out, but we'll also be able to provide a passport opportunity to 4 other co-working spaces in Coshocton, Athens, Somerset, and then Hocking.
So what kind of businesses would use this type of space?
It's a variety. So whether you're wanting to start your own business here in Hocking County or expand your current business outside of the county and bring it to Hocking County, we have digital companies, we have insurance companies, we have health care related companies. It really is a variety, and that is the beauty of what this space can offer.
Tell us about some of the amenities and why people like to do this kind of concept.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the structure like a traditional office space where you have to be at that location or someone has to be there to greet them. We have, a receptionist going to be there. We have all the traditional office equipment. You just have the availability to come and go as you please without the overhead responsibility of that traditional office space.
How would they find out more information about this?
Yeah, they can either go to our website, which is thehockinghillschamber.com, or they can give us a call. We're also going to be providing educational opportunities up there, training for workforce, and a variety of other things, just all inclusive under that same roof to make sure that we're providing the best opportunities for our businesses to get the start they need.
Need to get away from it all? Spend a night surrounded by luxury and serenity with Cabins by the Caves in the beautiful Hocking Hills. Whether a besties weekend or romantic getaway, Cabins by the Caves has packages perfect for every occasion. From massages to in-room chefs and so much more, they'll arrange it. You just show up to the cabin and relax. So for more information about the cabins or to book your stay, call 877-322-2283 or go to cabinsbythecaves.com.
Creating art is a great way to express yourself and have a lot of fun. Hocking Hills Paint Parties can help you create your masterpiece, no matter what your age or skill level. Rachel told us more about the paint classes and parties that they offer. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for having us out to Hocking Hills Paint Parties.
Thank you so much for coming to see us.
Well, tell everybody what you do here.
We like to offer a fun, unique experience in many ways, mostly through sharing art. So we have step-by-step paint parties, glassware, paint pours. We also have a splatter cave where you can create abstract art, which is good for people that are nervous about doing canvases and things that they've never done before.
Yeah, I saw the people going in there, and it looks like they're going to be a mess when they come out.
Yes, absolute fun and messy.
What other kind of activities do you have here?
So we also have an indoor Nerf arena where we have Nerf guns and darts that people can go in and use, and it's great for those of the family members that don't want to paint.
So right now, do you have a class going on? Is that how this is working?
Yes, this is one of my step-by-step paint party classes, and this is a messy bunny painting that I created for spring. So there's some guidelines to get you started, but they're getting to about the halfway point right now in the painting. It's great for beginners, and then I also teach certain painting techniques that even if you are an active painter, you may learn something new while you're here.
And so it's for all levels, because I don't know how to paint at all, so would I be able to do it?
Absolutely. Everybody always surprises themselves. It's wonderful for kids. We've had toddlers in here, and then we had a lady that was 82 celebrating her birthday with us. We book mostly like private reservations, so we do hourly sessions, and we also have parties as well. So you can do birthday parties, team building events, family reunions, just pretty much anything that you would like to celebrate a fun occasion with and make memories. We offer that.
Well, it sounds like a great time. How do we find out more information about Hocking Hills Paint Parties?
We are on HockingHills.com through our tourist association, and you can also find us on HockingHills TravelingArtParties.com.
Well, while we were in the Hocking Hills, we found a fantastic event center. It is called The Roost. Behind me, we visited that and learned about that. And then we also took a look at the Turkey Ridge Cabins. And boy, that is another great venue as well, all on one big complex. Well, tell us a little bit about what you have here, what you offer folks.
Well, we've got lodges range anywhere from accommodating for two, family events, team buildings, clear up to a group of 26. We could have wedding events and venues, team building events and stuff for different people that want to come. We have a controlled climate. We can seat up to 225 people, tables and chairs.
So how booked up is this? You know, that's the thing about wedding venues is it seems like a lot of these wedding venues get booked and then there's not room and brides can't get the dates they want.
We actually have openings for this year even. We have already done some weddings. We have some on the books. We have quite a bit of available dates that we can book people.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the actual property that you're on. You're on how many acres here?
We have approximately 360 acres, and 300 of those acres we have open to just our guests only, where you can bring your own UTVs and ATVs and ride all the trails. We have caves on site and just a lot of really well-maintained trails that we keep open just for our guests only.
This is a very unique venue. Like I said, you know, I've been coming down here for 10 years, and I said, Bill, you know, I've never ran across this place. And you said, what, it's been here for 4 years?
Yeah, about 4 years now. And what we mainly trying to make it to where you can still have like the wedding venues and things here, but still at the same time you can turn it into an actual party reception afterwards.
Well, what a great venue, Bill. Give us some contact information where we can learn more.
Yeah, so you can see us on a website at turkeyridgelodges.com. You can go through all of the booking engine, stuff like that. It's very easy to go through. Or you can contact us at 740-785-0001.
Fantastic. Bill, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
The Logan Theater is going through some exciting changes. Soon, you'll be able to see live performances and so much more. James told us more about the history of the theater and why these changes are so important for the community. James, it is a pleasure to see you again. So excited to see you here at the Logan Theater.
Well, thank you. Yes, very pleased to have you.
Well, exciting news at the Logan Theater. Tell us what's going on here.
Well, we've been working on this project since 2018, and this theatre had been mothballed since 1992, and we're very pleased to say that because of the state funding that we've just received, we now are fully funded so that we can get this restored.
Oh my goodness, and it is beautiful. We are on the third floor, which is complete. We've got the stage behind us. Tell us what you have planned for this theater.
Well, there's so much stuff that's going to be going on at this theatre. It was originally a vaudeville theatre, and then it became just movies only. And we are going to turn the clock back. We're going to be having full performances. We're going to have bands. We're going to have all of that live stuff that anybody wants to see, and also we're going to be running 35mm film, and that is something very unique.
When do you expect this whole project to be completed so that people can start coming and start seeing performances?
Well, that's a real tough question. At the moment, you can still come up to the second and third floor because they have been renovated, and we are doing some very small performances, but we hope to have the auditorium fully open, I would say hopefully by next summer.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, how do we find out more information about the Logan Theater so we can actually check it out when we're in Logan?
Go ahead and check out logantheatre.org. You can spell theatre either way, or you can give us a call on 740-385-3012.
Well, I'm so excited for you. I know this was your project, and the fact that you're seeing this through is phenomenal. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Always a pleasure.
Great food, superb service, and a welcoming atmosphere can all be found at the Hocking Hills Diner in Logan. Stop in anytime for all of your homestyle diner favorites, served with generous portions at prices that remind you of the good old days. Whether you're looking for a breakfast to start your day or a dinner that holds you until morning, the Hocking Hills Diner has something for you. So on your next trip to the Hocking Hills, stop by the Hocking Hills Diner, located just off US Route 33 at State Route 328 in Logan. Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, if you're headed to the Hocking Hills, of course, one of the great adventures is Hocking Hills Canopy Tours. Boy, I'll tell you, what a great place to enjoy this. First-rate instruction. They're going to get you doing this the right way. We talked to Eric, and he told us more. So let's talk a little bit about why Hocking Hills Canopy Tours is world-class.
So, I mean, it's a lot of things, right? And it could be, I could just tell you it's everything. The way that we train everyone, how the course is constructed, the way we operate our tours, that's essentially what makes us world-class. And on top of that, the tours that are given, you know, the guides are kind of given like a template of here's kind of where you start, but make the tour your own. We take chances to kind of do things for the first time, right? So our Super Zip was among the first of its kind, and our Dragonfly Kids course was also among the first of its kind. The dual zip line we have is 1/4 mile long, 2 lines that go side by side. You can go laying down and you basically fly like a superhero. And on our kids course, the way that it's designed and the gear that's there, the safe roller technology allows the kids to be up on course without anyone with them, essentially. Now we have people that are there monitoring, you know, should they need help in any way. They're essentially up there by themselves and traversing the course on their own because that safe roller can never come off. It's not like a huge ticket item, but we have off-road segways as well. You can't really find those anywhere else in this area. And it's a full-on tour, right? You're not just riding them around. You have a guide out there with you, again, providing that experience. And that's kind of what sets us apart is, you know, we're not just trying to give a tour, thanks for your money, bye-bye. You know, we want to give you something that you take home with you and you take memories with you, you know, from this place. And I believe that's what sets us apart from everyone else.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you or how we can learn more about Hocking Hills Canopy Tours.
If you're looking to book a tour, first place you want to check is the internet, hockinghillscanopytours.com. You should see things that we have available. And if you have any questions about that, you can call 740-385-9477. And anyone that answers the phone is more than capable of walking you through the entire process, answering any questions you may have from, you know, what if I'm terrified to I've got a cast on my arm, can I still go ziplining? And, you know, we'll take care of everyone that calls in.
Well, a trip to the Hocking Hills must include a stop at Oasis Coffee Shop and more. Not only do they brew some of the best coffee around, they also have delicious pastries and other snacks. Plus, there's lots of fun things to do. Well, I gotta tell you, this is the most adorable coffee shop I've ever seen, log cabin looking, and you've got so much more to offer. Tell us what makes you guys unique here.
Well, I believe what makes us unique, we have a lot of variety of coffee flights. A lot of people travel far away just to come and do our coffee flights and try our coffee flights and so forth. We have homemade pastries. We have mini golf. And also we have a gift shop. And we also do a lot of the little things other coffee shops don't do. You know, we pay close attention to detail. But I have to put a plug in. I think we have the best chicken salad around. So a lot of people travel just to get the chicken salad.
What can somebody look forward to when they come in here?
Well, we strive and we put in the forefront 3 things. One, you have to have a great atmosphere. And I think the atmosphere speaks for itself. You know, we always have music playing. I have live music on the weekends. A lot of people come in just to relax and enjoy the log cabin look. We also believe in great customer service. And that is so important because repeat customers is what keeps you in business. And not only that, but we think it's very important, not only a great atmosphere, great customer service, but you have to have a great product.
So you have another location too.
We do. We have the opportunity to open another location out on Lake Logan Road, and it's pretty unique. It's a 36-foot Avion. Took everything out of it, made it into a coffee shop with a 20-foot container, which has a rooftop deck overlooking the patio. And that's Oasis Coffee Shop 2.0. A lot of people don't have a place just to come and relax, and we want to invite them to come here.
How do we find out more information?
Please visit our website or go to Facebook, Hocking Hills Coffee Shop, and you can see everything we have to offer and so forth on there.
Well, in all the trips that we've made down to the Hocking Hills, we typically see a lot of cabins and different styles, and they're great. But what we found when we got to this place is this is actually a home, and it is absolutely amazing. When you look at this beautiful pond behind me that sits on about 13 acres, and it'll house up to 10 people. We talked to Valerie Free to learn more about this very unique property in the Hocking Hills. Well, Val, I know earlier in the show we were at a smaller place, and you typically see cabins in the Hocking Hills, but this is not a cabin, and I got to tell you, this place is amazing.
That's right. This is luxury at its finest. So it's a great getaway for a family or a group of couples, friends that want to get away and have privacy in the Hocking Hills with all the amenities.
Now, how many people typically books this?
This would sleep up to 10. It's 5 private bedrooms, 3.5 baths. We've got 13 acres of property here with beautiful catch and release pond. You've got a great outdoor fire pit, beautiful gourmet kitchen, washer and dryer access, pool table, multi-arcade game. I mean, it's got it all.
I walked in here, and I assume this has been completely renovated recently because it is just breathtaking.
That's correct. This home was purchased, and then it was completely renovated before it became available for public use, and it's gorgeous.
Now, who's your targeted audience for this?
We would really target this to families looking to come and have a Hocking Hills getaway, and really you could stay here at the cabin and never leave, but one of the benefits too is it's right next door to Rock House. So you can basically walk out your door and go take a hike.
And like I said, I mean, one of the things that's really striking is just how well-decorated, contemporary this is.
Yes, it's very, very attractive. We've got Pottery Barn and Our House furnishings, very well put together. Beautiful bathrooms, tile surround showers, a soaking tub in the master suite.
You could easily spend a week or a weekend here.
You absolutely could, yeah, for sure.
Well, give us some contact information for Cabins by the Caves. It's just another one of those great properties, and I know whatever you're looking for down here, you have such a great portfolio of cabins, you can always find something.
Sounds great. Well, they can book direct with us. Call 877-322-2283 or visit our website at cabinsbythecaves.com.
Fantastic. Val, good seeing you again. Another great property. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great food, superb service, and a welcoming atmosphere can all be found at the Hocking Hills Diner in Logan. Stop in anytime for all of your homestyle diner favorites, served with generous portions at prices that remind you of the good old days. Whether you're looking for a breakfast to start your day or a dinner that holds you until morning, the Hocking Hills Diner has something for you. So on your next trip to the Hocking Hills, stop by the Hocking Hills Diner, located just off U.S. Route 33 at State Route 328 in Logan. Well, if you're headed down to the Hocking Hills, we stop by one of our favorite shops to do a little bit of shopping. It's the Appalachian Arts and Craft. Over 60 vendors in here, and boy, I'll tell you, they are all ready for spring. A whole lot of new inventory. We talked to Sandy Ogle. She told us more about what you're going to find when you stop by here. Well, Sandy, good to be back at Appalachian Arts and Crafts.
It's good to have you back.
And it's springtime in the Hocking Hills. That means season's right around the corner, and people are going to start flooding this place.
And we are prepared.
Well, that's good because you guys were in Forbes. You saw that, one of the best destinations in the United States.
Where else could you go but the Hocking Hills?
Exactly. So tell us about some of the merchandise some of your vendors have brought in for spring.
We have a lot of things brought in for spring. We have a great selection of chimes back there and the garden seeds. I would assume there's probably 125 different varieties back there. We have any kind of a spring wreath that you would want. We have a bee section that has all kind of decoration with bees. Cornhole bags, that is a big thing. We have a huge selection of those. As a matter of fact, the lady that brings those in, she has 96 sets.
Really?
And the great thing about it, we have a vendor that does a lot with wood, and he's going to start bringing in the cornhole boards. And then we have our standard of the park design. We have the concrete statues out front. We have the rug section upstairs. We have our draperies. We still have all those same things.
Yeah. And Billy Jacobs paintings, right?
Billy Jacobs. Yes, we just got a great shipment of Billy Jacobs in actually this past week.
Yeah. And I couldn't help but notice the leather goods over there and hats. Hats weren't here last time I was here.
That booth is really unique because the artwork of leather is almost past. And we also have cutting boards back there that's made with wood that's from the Ohio River, and those are very unique also. Yeah. And those are homemade items.
Well, tell us where we can find you at here in the Hocking Hills, because you're right in the gateway.
We are right where the Hocking Hills start, right at the intersection of 374 as you come into Hocking County.
Yeah. You won't regret it. It's a good time. Sandy, good seeing you again.
Seeing you again, too. You take care and have a nice one.
Well, if you're headed to the Hocking Hills, it's also a great time to come to the Hocking Hills Lodge and Conference Center. We talked to Todd Tucker. He told us all about the amenities and activities and some great foods you're going to find here at the lodge. Tell us a little bit about the amenities people are going to find they come to visit.
Sure, we are a full-service state park lodge with 81 lodge rooms and 40 cabins. We also have our full-service restaurant, grab-and-go cafe, gift shop, indoor and outdoor pools and hot tubs, and immediate access to all the features of Hocking Hills State Park. Lots of outdoor activities, of course. It's what we're known for here in the Hocking Hills. So adjacent, to the lodge, like I said, we have our trailhead, the Whispering Cave Trail, which connects to the Old Man's Cave State Park. Plus, we're so close to some of the features of the area and the region, including shopping and dining and some of the arts and crafts that the Hocking Hills is known for.
What if I'm not staying at the lodge? What can you offer me to come down and just visit?
Yeah, sure. If you're not staying at the lodge, everyone is welcome to come in and take a look around and check out the beautiful scenery from the lodge. We also really want people to come and experience our restaurant. Our Rock House Restaurant and Pub serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's open 7 days a week. Fall and summer are the busiest times of the year here, of course, but in the wintertime, it's spectacular down here in the Hocking Hills, and it's the perfect time to visit because the crowds aren't as full, it's not as busy, and you can go out on the trails and see some great ice formations and the waterfalls and things like that. So I'd highly recommend coming here to visit in the wintertime.
Sounds great. We're going to leave it there. Give us some contact information where we can book a room and come down and see you.
Sure. The best way to book a room with us is on our website, and that's HockingHillsParkLodge.com. You can book a lodge room or a cabin there. Come experience it for yourself.
Need to get away from it all? Spend a night surrounded by luxury and serenity with Cabins by the Caves in the beautiful Hocking Hills. Whether a besties weekend or romantic getaway, Cabins by the Caves has packages perfect for every occasion. From massages to in-room chefs and so much more, they'll arrange it. You just show up to the cabin and relax. So for more information about the cabins or to book your stay, call 877-322-2283 or go to cabinsbythecaves.com. We're taking you around Ohio to all the best places to see and do this season. Whether it's local favorites, amazing destinations, and everything in between. Rain or shine, we take you there. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show and you visit the Hocking Hills. They're waiting for you with open arms. And if you missed any of today's episode, you can always go to our website at onacolumbus.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And next week, our show is Shopping and Dining back in the Columbus area. And boy, we found some amazing places you're not going to want to miss next week's show. Until then, have a great week. Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. Spring is sprung, and it's a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. For more information, go to exploreHockingHills.com.